Hey everybody! Before we start today's episode, I would like to remind you that I recently started a gaming review channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below. It is labeled Konoha Reviews. On that channel, I review games, both old and new, and you can even request certain reviews by commenting on the videos on there. Please check it out, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and supporting me on that channel. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the episode. At the top of the Galactic Empire stood Palpatine, the Emperor himself. His rule was absolute, though claimed a heretic by the Imperium of Man. Beneath him sprawled a web of armies and officers, of which on top stood important figures as well. There was the ever so clever and vigilant Grand Admiral Thrawn, who oversaw space combat throughout the galaxy. There was the ambitious and technology-focused Orson Krennic, who oversaw the Emperor's weapon projects to build and come up with new ways to fight the Imperium and now the UNSC as well. There was the young Kylo Ren, ambitious but quick-tempered, making him sometimes a loose cannon. He stood at the head of the First Order Division that had made contact with the UNSC back on Konoha. And then there were Palpatine's most trusted generals, both who were his apprentices. There was Darth Maul, quiet and efficient, but was sometimes careless as he would be blinded by hate. And Lord Darth Vader, a combat veteran who had mastered the use of the powerful Force and lightsaber combat. His suit made him slow, however, which could be exploited. It was Vader who was called to deal with the situation on Scarif, as the Imperium had set foot and succeeded in putting down an invasion force on the ground. The Blood Angel Space Marines headed into the nearby facilities, and Blood Ravens would accompany the Imperial Guard outside. Vader had dealt quickly with the individual Space Marines, and was now coming after some larger numbers who had started to enter another facility as well. The word had already been on the comms that someone was killing Space Marines. Nevertheless, they all headed inside to face the danger. They had a large number of Imperial Guards, Commissars, and even multiple Space Marines. That would surely be enough to deal with Lord Vader. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode. Today we have something very, very special. We are playing as Lord Darth Vader himself. Now please do keep in mind that this mod with this unit is a little bit finicky because of course Arma 3 does not support natively melee combat, and all sorts of like neat tricks have been implemented to actually have a working lightsaber. The angle can sometimes be a little bit difficult to hit them as, and also we have abilities like force push and force choke that can be a bit buggy, but let's begin. We are facing the forces of the Imperium of Man. Oh, here we have our first victims. Now, I should say that Darth Vader is not, in fact, invincible. He can be taken down, but he is one tough nut to crack, that is for sure. Let's actually see if we can force choke this one over here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, and there we have a Space Marine. Let's see how they hold up. Push! There we go. Force push is nothing. There's nothing that stands in the way there. So sometimes with the force push, though, it can bug out to the point where a unit will get stuck in the wall and glitch out. So, again, it is a little bit glitchy and it looks a little bit weird, but the fact that they have this ability in here in Arma with an working animation is, I think, very, very cool and deserves some praise. Ooh, a Commissar! Let's test how his faith is. Your faith in the fake Emperor is disturbing. Whoosh. There we go. Oh, it's a Space Marine. A little bit late in the reaction. That is actually why I sometimes do... Oh, well, there you can actually see. He's now glitched in the wall there. What we got here? More forces of the Imperium of Man. Oh, this one survived the force push. Look at that. None other, though. So yeah, so he's stuck like that, so that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we can actually treat ourselves now, so we are wounded. The white decals are a bit annoying, then indeed... Oh, look at that. Our next victim, another Space Marine. Darth Vader eats Space Marines for breakfast. Now, of course, these are regular Space Marines, and it would be interesting to see Darth Vader facing off against someone with psychic abilities like a librarian. Whoosh. So here you can actually see there are no explosives here, and he actually hit the wall right, and it kills him. Oh, well, they took care of killing those dudes by themselves. So here you can see that the angle is something a little thing. I say a force choke is in place here. Oh, he's glitched out, that's for sure. I don't know if the explosives took care of the Space Marine. There's a lot of smoke here. Yeah. Oh! They took care of that. Well, look at you. You got out of the glitch. No worries. You cannot hide behind your barricade. Oh, the one giant died correctly. The other one glitched. Let's choke him, just to be sure. Clear. There we go. Oh, and I don't know if... Let's see how far force choke works. Oh, look at that. If you aim correctly, you can do it from afar. There we go. Alright, let's head outside. Actually, I might also do some third-person action, see how that works. Probably doing the force choke will be a lot more difficult. Oh. I guess my force push was so strong that I actually hit some of the targets outside already. Oh, I sure did. Oh my god, look at this. I was actually supposed to face these... Oh, did we have... In that case, I should hold off on the regular force push. There we go. Oh, look at that. That guy actually survived 3 hits with the lightsaber. I do hope that in Arma 4 they will implement melee. Look at this, 3 Space Marines. Force push! Urgh. There we go. Not entirely sure how this guy died. That might have actually hit him with friendly fire. So you can see that if there's no wall there and you do force push, it works perfectly. Now let's finish this off with destroying some of their vehicles that they came in with. Which, of course, no match for the Force. Do not underestimate the power of the Force. Well, I will hope it would blow up, but okay. Oh, oh. That one certainly did. That one did too. Alright, I think that that sets foot or establishes how dominant Darth Vader is here. Darth Vader left nothing but a graveyard behind. Since the Space Marines were regular units and no psychers, he was able to deal with most of them by use of the Force. He informed his master that he had killed all in the nearby vicinity and that units could start to reinforce lost territory. Vader would be sent elsewhere in the galaxy to lead a new offensive. From here on out, regular units would deal with the battle in Scarif, which was far from over. And as Vader watched towards the horizon, he realized that many more men had to die before this conflict was over.